the infantry.
No,
Or
it'll
hear a
crash
helicopter.
into a large bush is what will happen.
I mean, yeah, I did
Also
that
good if you
once,
die.
but I own my mistakes. And we still did the rest of that op fine.
Here's one of the pilots, I think.
Yes.
Hey Liru, did you play around with OBS beta audio?
I have
sources?
not, because it broke my whole setup, and I do not feel like restarting all that shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was trying it with
The
Left 4
reason
Dead the
I'm
other
not
day. It worked
updating
pretty
my
well.
OBS.
Well, I mean, my audio setup is literally a physical box that connects to another physical box that connects one cord to the computer and 4 cords together with my headset. And OBS is then trained to... I just had to recalibrate it like half an hour ago after I restarted my computer, but... Ugh.
Oh, I just have a soundboard, so I don't have to go through all that, but...
Yeah, the virtual one's nice, but I got a physical one, and it's a little more easy to maintain.
A lot of knobs.
Voice feeder banana.
Yeah, banana was what I used beforehand.
I've used it for years. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's really great, what I have played with it and I've noticed is that it's really great to capture the multiple audio sources. So if the game's too loud and you want to boost the person they're talking to, you can do that, which is really nice. Instead of having to do both at the same time and then just like, oh my god.
I mean, so what I generally do is I've got my headset on one audio track, I got game audio on a separate audio track, and then on my computer itself I can just dial up different applications, and if I need to turn any of you up, I can just do that locally through TeamSpeak anyway. If it's a Discord call, I can turn you all up individually anyway, so, you know, some places where the application already exists, it's fine, but, you know, it's less channel, like when you start adding multiple channels on top of multiple positions, then you have to kind of continuously tweak them as they update and change things around. It's a gigantic pain in the ass.
Well, it's better than the way I was doing it, where I was just capturing everything through my headset that was being engaged.
Alright. Anyway, guys, let's focus on the training here for the brief. So this is a training op, so you get a point for just showing up. Just stay till the index so I can take the photo and get you all in the document. 2 points if you secure the strong point and act on any intel you find. That strong point is located at the prison at Nagrat al-Salama. Or Salman, that's it. Sorry, Salama, where'd I get that? Otherwise, your main task is basically going to be to get from point A to point B and assault the position however you want. And then if you find any intel there, act on it. Just the very action of it will gain you 2 points. Today's a bit of an easier one. The real tough one's going to be the 3-point objective. For 3 points, complete all objectives tied to the intel. I have a 3 there. That's a hint. There are 3 things you have to do tied to the intel. The reason I put that there is because the intel has a little bit of something cut off on the bottom, but use your context clues. You'll be able to figure it out, and if you're not, just radio to me and I'll give you hints like an escape room. Do not kill more than 4 civilians. There's a bunch of civilians all in, you know, this urban area over here. Please don't blow them up. There's also potentially some in the villages. Yada-da, don't kill them. And then do not lose more than 5 personnel. This is a multi-life op. Air, again, the UH-60 pilot said he's going to be like 30 minutes late, so he'll get in and be able to do reinserts. But if we have any reinserts between then and now, I'll just call it over 5-0, and, you know, ground asset will have to make the trek back. But if they want resupply, you're also going to have to make the trek back, so your ammo is a bit limited. If you want to bring one of the triple R Vics with you, because I think there's 2 at base, and just leave it somewhere, feel free. Just put it somewhere that is absolutely not going to be found, but there's not going to be any patrols around over here. I was originally going to put pressure because of the AH-64, but I'm not because there's no AH-64, so don't worry about it. Just leave it in the desert market. I'm not going to touch it. I'm clarifying that.
AH-64?
Yeah, people didn't show up for it. Otherwise...
We're both here.
You're both here now?
And the gunner just showed up.
But both of us are here.
Okay, then take it. Never mind then. But...
Nice.
Yeah. I put in the announcement that we're starting soon. But regardless, scratch what I said, but feel free to put it out in the field to field it then. Just note that, especially if the AH-64 lands at it to resupply and I have a scout somewhere that sees that, I will attack that position. So, I either fly back to base, or if you really want to risk it for the biscuit, go ahead. Otherwise, that is all I've got. Any questions?
So to clarify, how early are we meant to join for ops like this?
Usually, I think I didn't put it in the statement this time around, so that's my bad. I was rushed. We do brief like 5 to 10 minutes beforehand. We at least start setting up 10 minutes beforehand because I like to start on the dot at 3 because so many ARMA communities don't. And I have a life. I have a fiance. She's very strict with her schedule with me, so I have to be as well. I apologize. Notice I got really quiet because if she hears me, she's going to come down and beat me with the dragon dildo. I don't want to be beaten with the dragon dildo. But anyway.
God damn it. God.
Okay, someone takes that to Bloodroom.
No. Anyway, so, you know, like 10 minutes prior. And I know especially for the gate up on Friday, usually when we have reservists, because we have an overfilled roster, if you're not here like 5 or 10 minutes beforehand, reservists are allowed to take whatever slot, and I will assure you there will be reservists for the Friday op based off how many people have DM'd me, but usually, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. I didn't put it in this one, though, because we didn't have a full roster, but yeah, just, like, since we're starting at 3 o'clock right now, 2:50 is when I would try to shoot for going into the team speak, and if there's reservists, then 5 minutes prior.
Gotcha.
But any other questions?
The enemy air.
None from ground.
No enemy air, but they do have AA.
Enemy mines and or IEDs.
No mines, potential IEDs.
Rockets, guns on the AA.
AA and AAA. So all of it.
Do we have defense sets this time?
I am gonna just say outright, I'm not gonna attack your airfield this time.
This time.
For today. Any other questions?
If we find CV or if we find hostages or whatever, we need to bring them back base. Yeah.
There will not be any hostages in this scenario, so you don't have to worry about it.
And no vehicle loss limit means respawns?
Vehicles can respawn. I've just increased the respawn times.
Okay.
To 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Any other questions? Alright, pushing us. Fulfilling. Anyway, pushing us through. You guys can deploy whenever you want. Op is live. Oh, and you can ignore that one error. I forgot to bring that up. That's something in the mission that doesn't matter at the moment, because that's a map file that's just being wonky.
Oh, hello, Sam.
Hello.
Again, don't worry about that error. That's just a map file, but I'm not using it, so don't worry about it.
Command of the vehicle, I guess.
Hi, command on 5-0.
Technically, right?
Alright, so resupply here, 2 RRR Vics, the 3 Vics, that's meant to be command's vehicle, that's an IFE, that's a tank, but it also can carry 6 people in the back. UH-60 with 2 pylons if they want to change that, and then you have the AH-64 and they can't change their pylons if they want. Getting off their short range. And now to dynamically set up some random patrol points here. I'm just worried about doing a convoy, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway, how are you all doing? Wee woo here. Just making some fun little operations. Jorgen, be careful, buddy, because if you have so much coffee or caffeine, sometimes it overburdens your system and it becomes a bit more of a depressant instead of a stimulant, fun fact. So, you know, you just got to be careful of that sort of thing. I am half tempted to put a Vulcan turret on the top, but we're going to forego that for now. But anyway, let me walk you guys through the operation. Just setting up patrols here. So, operation is literally going to be to come into here, hit this position. That was a heal, that's weird. Yeah? Who's at me?
I have no long range ground command.
You don't?
No.
Weird. Sorry about that. 1 second. Take that.
Thank you. Awesome.
I forgot the yellow on him? That's weird.
I have 900 rounds.
Because there's none.
Hi, back on 5-0. Had to give the LR to command because I forgot to give him one apparently.
Yeah, I grab one. 6. I'll allow you to take the other ones if you want them.
Take the.
In case we need it.
There should be.
Liru, we also don't have toolkits.
They won't be needed.
So we can't repair our tank?
No, stand by. Let me check the settings. I mean, just don't get shot, forehead. Repair, engineer only. Wheel patching needs a toolkit. You don't have to worry about that. Misc repair is by a toolkit. Okay.
Actually, no. You both take anti-structure.
Garn, do you have backpack room on your kits?
We do.
Alright, stand by. The cargo crate in the center, the just the cargo box, I'll put some toolkits in there, and I need to make sure you guys are set to engineers.
Take a anti-structure.
Thank you. The other crews as well, I think.
Well, the one that's not the anti-structure. Okay. High explosive. High explosive.
All squad/vehicle leads gonna meet me over towards the ATC. We'll have a quick break.
Take 2 of them. See if you can fit one in your backpack. Try.
I'm just gonna take the law.
Ground 2/vehicles. Quick brief over the ATC when you're ready.
Alright, real quick, some admin notes. Ground vehicle crews, I set you to engineers. There's toolkits in that box over there. Sorry, I'll make sure that's set for next time. It's just one of those little things I didn't think about. Ground, I had to give him Malar because I forgot to give him one, so that's been passed to him. Air, extra challenge for you today. I'm not going to let you repair in the field because it's more complex, but at the same time, I'm going to be really surprised if you actually get engaged. If you get engaged, I'm going to laugh at you. But if you go down, you're going to have to coordinate with ground to bring an engineer Vic out to repair you. So, you get the glass cannon tonight. Good luck. The groan. I'm going to be honest, the Apache literally just has to sit here and they can do everything. So, it's not too hard for them. But anyway, operation is simple. They come in, they hit this objective. They're going to find these billboard or whiteboards here. All of them display the same image. They're complaining about random freezes. Oh, yep, nope, there it is. That means there's something executing every 10 seconds. So let me just walk around. Yeah, that little stutter right there. Yep. It's playable. Weird. Regardless, you can see there's Iglis here, but the intel here is basically 3 dotted areas that they then have to transpose on the map. These 3 dotted areas lead to ammo caches in the AO, which I will go ahead and add to my interface for the sake of deading. So we've got one here. One, I believe, here. Which sucks because it's in a heavy garrison area right there, and then one right here. So this is just going to turn into a cache delete. But if they have any questions, they can ask me on 5-0, and I will help guide them. And why do I have a floating AI? He might die. Nope, he doesn't. Alright, cool. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna delete him. Because that action alone might be causing the spike here. Nope. There's a lot of weird things in these old maps that can cause little issues like that.
Ground to high.
This is high, send message ground.
Can I get the 2 medic ground teams as engineers, given that they're going to be the Neymar crew?
Negative. You'll have to coordinate with the other ground assets in case you get hit for them to do repair for your vehicle. How copy?
Good copy.
How do you donate money for mortars? You can. Do. Harperius, you can only do that for, as I said in brief, yes, you can.
Karen, there's a rough freeze mark if you want to drop one there.
I swear to God I talked about that in their brief. But, Harperius, oh, God damn it. Yes.
I would like it, but we're only 2 people at the
just
time.
joined a Bird Squad radio man. Do I
Where
not
they-
have a radio backpack?
Alright.
No, you have a single short range.
Oh, what's the point of having the radio then? Or doesn't need
You
a
have a
radio?
short range. Not everyone else has a
Oh.
short range.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, I guess I'll just load up with somebody. I don't know.
Was there no openings in the other 2 squads?
I don't know. I signed up for what I signed up.
Okay. Go check in with ground and the Mar then and request orders. Harperius, in 2 weeks' time, we're gonna have something called Pay for Pain. Pay for Pain, you can pay for that, but in general, unless it's like COG, or not COG, excuse me, POG, which is Thursdays, even then I probably wouldn't do that. I let shenanigans happen in POG, but mortar dropping to outright kill people and ruin their experiences, we say for Pay for Pain.
Hey, firm.
But for like 99% of my operations,
All squads, everyone's loaded.
I wouldn't do that. And if people do that, then that's kind of cheap, and they're not really going to have their player bases long, because I know Zeus's that used to do that all the time. And yeah, well, there's a reason Luton 09 doesn't Zeus anymore, for
Ground
example.
to Longbow, be advised, for your resupply you will be expected to RTB to the airbase.
Arma 4 will come out in your lifetime. Give it 3 to 5 years. Technically, it's already out. It's called Arma Reforger, because they're going to literally take the interface from Reforger and re-release it as Arma 4. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, feel free to bring them up, and we will discuss them. Air hasn't lifted off yet, so I still have a second to set up patrols and whatnot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we just need to vary everything out.
Longbow, you are here to take off and start recon.
Definitely gonna have a lot of RPGs though, because we have a lot of tanks around. Just gotta make sure everything's set proper, and then I need to set our global skill real quick. We're gonna do 90, 20%, and then for spotting, since we have armor and air assets, I'm gonna set spotting up to 90 as well with everything else.
Ground to Neymar.
Good.
What's your speed at this time?
We are at 64.
Firm ground of Vic's convoy speed is 6060.
And then this one, another patrol set up around here. Do I have a Discord? Yes. Just type ! Discord and you'll find it. These training ops I try to do bi-weekly on Tuesdays. However, on occasion I'll throw one on a Friday or a weekend, and that's because the training ops tie into a program where for more advanced operations or really experimental stuff, it requires the training tag you get from the operations to actually do the stuff. And that is refreshed every 3 months. But essentially, if you attend 2 of these operations and get a perfect score, 3 for 3, you get 6 points total. That gets you the tag. It's just getting those 3 points can be difficult. Some of the ops, like this one this week, are gonna be a little on the easier side, but some of them I really throw the player base through the ringer, and it can be quite challenging. With this new rotation, though,
Ground to longbow.
still finding my finding a perfect balance for this one, so we'll see how things go. Just note, though, the tags all expire at the end of this month. But if you do an op, if you did the previous one for the Middle Eastern rotation or this one,
Longbow to ground.
and they both get a perfect score, then you're
What's
fine.
your ETA for getting some eyes on this target?
What prevents players from watching my streams?
Gaining altitude right now. Probably 5 minutes.
The short answer is I have every player's IP on the server, and I have all of your IPs from watching the stream. And if any of them cross-reference, because my mods check it, I have a chat with you. And if you can't come up with a good answer, then you just get banned.
Ground to Vix, hold at this point until we get some aerial recon on this position.
To which you'd think, okay, well, I can potentially use a VPN to scramble my IPs, but you can't, because then the VPN IP is going to be the same. I had someone try to do that, though.
Ground, we have eyes on objective now.
Well, that's just one of the various anti-cheat measures we have. Plex, Twitch doesn't, but there's third-party applications that you can.
Nah, we're just scanning since we don't have
An
any
example of another service that does something like that is my Steam ID Finder, where you can basically type in someone's username and get additional information about their account through third-party means.
Thank you.
So for liability reasons, Twitch does not, but there's other ways.
This is Badger, southwest by the crane in the built-up area. I've spotted sentries on top of the roofs. Yeah, tongue setting to the big ass Hill 57.
Bay firm. Badger name are stay in the slow ground.
They've left their triple R Vic there. I've got nothing out there to really check. They're going to put the tank up here to overwatch. The issue is this is all on a hill, so it's a little tough for them to do things with, but I'm going to have a lot of armor come in and basically give air and the ground Vic stuff to shoot at. I've also put a lot of vehicles on the outskirts here that I can push in, again, to give the supporting assets ways to blow stuff up. But if they don't make it, or they don't blow it up, then it'll push the infantry and cause heavy casualties. So we'll see how things go.
Already spotted us.
Oh, perfect. For example, I love being masochistic in operations. I mean, if you saw the SOG op we did 2 weeks ago where I was J-tacking, we still lost. But that was fun as hell, but it showed me that I need to tune that op down, so we'll get there. But Plex, I've dealt with so much shit as a streamer, from frickin' the person that rhymes with Bimmy DDoSing me for 9 weeks because he thought he owed, he owned the Ukraine war Cherokee. The right to do shit like that. I've had to get very creative with my own defensive solutions, and I don't like infringing on anyone's privacy because I like being private myself, but I gotta protect myself.
A firm infantry is
Yeah,
put
exactly,
forward
Razor.
to this crest, get 1 or 2 guys up to have some eyes on, get an idea of the ground ahead of us.
I will admit some of it is also
Don't
from my
let
own
your entire
cybersecurity
skyline.
background, but a lot of it is just knowing what information you need to Google and then making little scripts that run on the background of your computer in batch files or whatnot that just fact check everything.
Here while we're waiting for more intel.
And then making an application so the moderators can use it. Blah.
Ground to longbow.
Longbow ground. We see a lot of vehicles on radar, but I haven't seen any visually yet. That might be behind some of the buildings.
Really, Jeff? I didn't know that.
A farm.
I wonder who had access to his IP that could have done something like that.
And start marking any
Anyway.
major threats in that AO, please.
Copy that.
Plex, so how do I word this?
This is Badger, I've spotted movement in the compound.
By the time...
west of squad 2 mark,
This is what was kind of annoying and why I kind of disliked my college's cyber program.
Your infantry should be
Here, I'm going to get off the roster because I'm going to bitch about my own life. So, I went to a college for a cybersecurity degree, and I ended up changing it to an information systems degree because the cybersecurity degree, in my honest opinion, should have been giving us certifications to work for, I forget what it's specifically called, but it was like the grand standard. It's in my notes. I haven't touched in literally 5 or 6 years because I started all this stuff in my freshman year of college. And by my senior year of college, I guess to give it the full timeline, sophomore year, I started working for a VPN company. That only lasted a year because I went from doing engineering and coding to customer service because they moved me around as, you know, a college intern, but they paid me. So I didn't complain, but by the end of that, I was making $15 an hour, but YouTube and Twitch started making me much more than $15 an hour, so I stopped doing that job. And then halfway through, I changed from their cybersecurity major to just an information systems major to finish it out because YouTube and Twitch really started taking off, and I realized, you know, I could do almost any cyber job from the basic one of just working in a SOC in a company or, you know, actually doing some coding. Or I can just do Arma 3 and move on to other YouTube and Twitch stuff, and that pays my bills. So I never went down the certification route because the cybersecurity program that the school offered didn't actually get me any certs and didn't set me up from any certs. They literally would just partner with other companies like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, all of the major ones in the area because we're right next to Washington, D.C., and then it would be up to you to go out and get your certs. So I just decided that was kind of a waste of time, so I switched my degree instead and just rocked with YouTube and Twitch.
A firm, any armored assets that we need to be aware of at this time?
No armor inside the compound. You've got 5 buildings, 1 or maybe 2 sentry towers, plus some little shack things near the rear. That's
but
opposite
I've
the
got
entrance.
a file in this house somewhere that had my original plan of when I would start tackling those certs, because my father helped me iron them all out.
Yeah, I'm getting a mark now.
But I remember the final one, I forget the acronym for it, but you couldn't even take it until you had like a job for 5 years, and that was like the crown jewel to get, but I'm sure some of that stuff has changed by now, so.
Yeah,
I saw Ozzy, I appreciate it. I haven't been able to respond to my DMs yet with everything now.
A firm, over the ridge.
I don't know why there's comm issues, not sure if they're stepping on each other or what.
Behind the ridge and prepared.
Lolo's here, so I'm gonna have to hot TP him in.
Badger to Longbow, there's a compound west of tank marker, so put in red. I've spotted movement there. Can you use your high altitude and camera to see if the movement has guns, if the infantry there is armed or if they are civilians?
Repeat last.
Longbow.
It's full, isn't it? Yep.
Red. Compound, sir.
Hey, Lolo. Vic, your squad is full, because I think they have a +1 from something else, so when they stop, I'll teleport you in, and I'll call this up on 5-0 now, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Now, don't get me wrong, though. The cyber classes I ended up taking, and I already had a cyber background because of what I did in high school with a group called Cyber Patriot, but that's besides the point. I mean, how we caught you-know-who DDoSing me was we literally put Wireshark on a server, and we just tracked all the inbound connections. And then we just matched the IPs to find the botnet. And then we dead-ended there, but then we tracked how they were able to get the TeamSpeak IPs because we realized they actually had to physically go into Discord communities to get that information. And then we just cross-referenced who joined them and, well, kind of narrowed down the search from there. It was just a lot of searching for people, but whatever. I just wish, because I like the chase with cybersecurity related stuff. I just hate that, you know, it's under the circumstance of if I don't do this, then everything's going to continue to get DDoSed and I'm going to be out of a job. It's a pain in the ass. Ground says hi, message over. Oh boy. Ground, this is... I'm on 5-5, that's why. Ground, this is high. Message over.
Hey, firm.
Lolo is on the server. I'm going to TP him up to his group. How copy?
Hey, firm. Go copy. Ground 2, Longbow. You are clear to engage a tank you have marked to the southwest of the prison complex. How copy?
Yeah, I'm like, why are we out of radio range?
Copy.
But no, it's because I was on the wrong net. Because I'm a goober.
All forces, push into the prison complex.
This is so I don't
IFBs,
accidentally delete
you are
that
up
shit.
and supporting.
Because that's the respawn point in my Zeus module, and that gets deleted, the op stops.
Inside the compound.
A firm engage.
Alright, now I'm going to start fielding assets here.
You are free to maneuver some eyes where you can support.
But yeah,
us
especially
or
on the
any
chill
assets
streams
to the
tonight, I don't
south
mind
of the prison
talking with you
complex.
guys about, you know, everything I've had to do. I can go find that old document, dig it up somewhere, because it's probably with some of my move-in stuff, and I can go over the original plan of what I was supposed to do if YouTube didn't take off like this. But, you know, various different paths in life. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but...
Badger, we're moving to squad 2.
Happy with where everything is right now for myself, anyway.
Hey, firm.
Longbow ground.
Go for ground.
We're moving to an angle where we can shoot at the tank. We're a bit too high. We're right on top of it.
Hey, firm. Go top.
Pushing in from north.
Break.
We're getting missiles.
Badger,
missiles.
bearing 165. 165.
Yeah, they flew way too close to the AO.
We just got hit by a missile. We're good-ish.
A firm.
There's another launch.
Get out there
Dive.
if you need to. Infantry, get over. Infantry, get to cover.
There it goes. Second one deaded up there.
Good kill. Infantry, continue pushing.
Yeah, they
compound.
flew right over
Badger, you
this
are
first
pushing
area here, but I don't
the
think he was the one that
northwest of the
engaged him. I still
compound.
see his missile in the tube. I think got
Neymar,
engaged by
you are
things over
watching
here,
the
but
southwest
AI
of the
coordinated to
compound.
hit at
You are
him,
free
so...
to roam southwest,
That was a little
engage any
silly
other
for him.
armor assets that are in there.
Oh yeah, and then Bloodway and I did make over like 200 cookies the other day, yesterday. Ay.
A firm infantry squad, pushing, clear this prison. Make sure you check everywhere for any intel. Ground 2, Longbow, what's your status?
Start moving AT teams in.
This is squad 1. We're on the southwest side of the compound. Reaching down.
Wow, that was a big spike. That has to be map related, because there's nothing else in the mod set that was causing that.
This is Badger, prison tank southwest of the compound.
A firm, possible.
I don't think that APC realizes it's under threat at the moment, because this tank's shooting at it. It's a 34. Hear the Badger IFE engaging that tank.
Yeah, wait one.
Break. We're just got hit by something out to the possible southwest.
I think they just,
This is squad 1. We're inside the compound.
quite a few tanks out here. They're engaging. The loss of the Apache right now is really what's messing with them, because it's meant to be doing some AGMs right now.
Where? Trying to figure out where it is. Hold on.
Ground 2, Longbow.
Longbow ground, we have a missile just slewed.
Say again.
We just we just sent a missile. Can you confirm effect on the tank?
Shit.
Longbow to ground.
Excellently
tank,
drag glitch those
infantry
units.
dismounted from the tank.
A firm, you're clear to engage the infantry.
Tank, mark the enemy tank.
It's over 20,000 plex. I don't know the exact number, but if we get a second, I can tab out and check, or someone else can potentially check.
Infantry moving into
Kind of plays
the
a scared
west,
little infantry goober here.
bearing 267 behind the prison, and you
Give me a marking map.
Oh yeah, definitely over 9,000. Probably up to 21,000 at this rate.
In marker. Direct west. Engage.
I hit that dude multiple times. Oh, hi.
Now with the vehicles.
Yeah, there I go.
Ground 2, Squad Togo to clearing.
This is Squad 2.
Definitely gonna put
Outside's clear.
RPGs on
We got several
Seasmo.
maps inside buildings.
But I'll wait for them to come around.
Hey, firm.
More than 2 years. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been doing this as a job since 2017, and I'm gonna be honest, mission dev is quite the bitch.
I see a tank moving. It's currently lasing it.
Hey, firm.
That wasn't even mine. Mine went over, yeah. So he got blown up by something else.
Squad 2 to ground.
Badger
Squad 2
completely
is currently
overextended there.
marking,
Jesus.
Future objectives inside the next town with red markers.
Hey, firm. Good cop.
Tank we were
Black
aiming at
spike
just got
based
hit.
off of that 34.
Yeah.
Weird.
Next time, just
How bad?
It's down.
This is Badger. Our vehicles are destroyed. We are still alive.
That's funny because I watched the rocket go over and they still explode. And I'm like,
compound.
did the
You
game
ain't
really
got
just
it, bro.
desync that hard? No, like something else hit him.
We just spontaneously combusted.
Squad 2 to high.
I have no idea. Is this high on message squad 2?
Are all the maps supposed to be depicting the same picture?
Yes, it's in case one of the buildings blew up and the map was not recoverable. So, yes.
Good copy.
I see what I think is a BNP. It's to the west of our vehicle.
Yeah, so they're marking all the other vehicles down here. They're definitely doing a good job of sniping all this stuff out here.
Ground 2, infantry.
I'm gonna start
Get a
hunting that
defensive line
23 or
heading
that
south
Apache with
and
a
west
mobile
at
23
this
millimeter.
time. We will formulate a plan. We are down 1 Vic at this time.
We're gonna start with a scouting Vic.
Do we have transport pilot yet?
That's a negative as far as I know.
This is high. Transport pilot is not back at this time. Over.
Ground 2, Neymar.
Good.
I need you to link with the Badger crew, RTB, and get them back in with their new Vic. How copy?
Good copy. Badger crew is still on the northwest side of the compound, correct?
I'm gonna start sending ground infantry to go and push the position.
Yeah, I guess we are. Our markers.
Copy. Governor.
Ground
No, I can't send
Longbow.
drones at him. This is a more... Training ops are a more serious and restricted setting, Oz. Yeah, the 34 might have gotten a good side shot on him based off... Well... No, the Vic has respawned by now. The crater was right here, though.
Gonna go rearm real quick.
Yeah, no, the 34 could have totally sideswiped him from the rear and he would not have seen it
Infantry,
coming.
at this time we are pulling security to the west and the south, but we're waiting for a Vic reinsert. Squad 1 cover south, southwest. Squad 2 cover west. Ground 2, Longbow.
Longbow. We're taking a fire in a sec.
Stamp. A firm, engage that if you can.
Yeah, they're taking AAA from...
We just lost any torque. It's south of where we are, which is a little bit.
We're just gonna deal with this.
A firm, if you have RTB and get a repair, let me know if you go down.
Spin...
Squad 2 to ground.
Definitely that 64
next
crew is a
objectives are
little more
marked with
new.
red dots in the next town to the west. Squad 2's ready, waiting orders.
They're doing a quick move back to base, though.
We're waiting for resupply and reinsert. We are going to hold
How it
a
go?
defensive
Thanks for the 24 months
position
of
here
resub, bros.
until
Gotta
that
get you
time.
a
We need
silver
mobility to
Land
move
Scorpion
in.
badge. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of
Longbow
this
ground,
scenario.
we've stabilized, heading back towards the airfield.
A firm, good copy. Let me know when you're repaired and back in the air. Ground to infantry, be advised we have lost all Vic cover. I need you to keep your eyes peeled for any movement.
How are you
of
chuckleheads
counterattack
going the
coming to
wrong
us.
way? That's amazing. Like, that is not the direction I ordered you to go. So I'm gonna have to manually waypoint them.
Longbow ground.
Go ahead for ground.
That was a gun-based AA somewhere, I believe, east of the compound. If you could get eyes on it prior to us rearming, that'd be good.
Yeah, these guys are doing it too.
A firm, good copy.
I think because they're avoiding the large
To
open fields I want them to
infantry,
go
if you
through.
guys have binoculars, pull them out. Start looking at what we've got ahead of us, marking any targets of interest.
Yeah, he's gonna be cautious because of that air asset, so he's not gonna push too ahead.
Be advised, we have massive infantry moving this direction directly west from us at the tree line.
Alright, so they are seeing some of the infantry movement here.
About 1k out.
Yeah, speaking of DayZ, I was able to offload like 20
We're gonna be
videos
back in less than 5 minutes.
to a new editor, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully get some more DayZ content pumping. I got a Dark Tide video though coming out in a few days, so that should be interesting. Or is it tomorrow? It's either tomorrow or in 5 days, I forget. Are there any specific AI mods used here? 12? No. I try to stay away from AI mods because I don't like relinquishing control to them compared to Zeusing. AI mods are great when you are running scenarios that don't involve a Zeus. But when you're Zeusing with them, I'm going to be honest, they're more of a hindrance than a help because anything the AI mods you can just do through the Zeus interface if you know where to look and what to do.
Namir is 2 clicks out from returning Badger crew.
Yes, Ham, it is crazy. Yeah, so they see the infantry coming up. I do have the tanks coming up as well, though, so we'll just have to see how that goes.
This is Squad 1. We have enemy tank T-34 southwest of Squad 1.
They're calling the assets out. They tried to land, but unfortunately...
800 meters out.
A firm, is tank mobile or stationary?
No, I am 800 meters out.
Tank, that'll be yours as soon as you get here.
They landed too hard. Well, yeah, but Zeus RC is... A lot of people abuse it in the wrong way, even myself at times, so...
Go ahead for ground.
What happened? Copy.
A firm, I need... Break. Ground to Longbow, I need you on station. Stand by for lays when you are. I have a target for you.
Can I get a marker on the tank? This is Badger relaying for the long boys.
Hey, Sparkle, what's up?
When they're landing,
Are we doing grounded tonight,
they're gonna
or...
have to wait a second till it respawns.
7 days for the game night, Sparkle?
A firm.
I'm assuming grounded based off of circumstance. Did these chuckleheads crash the car? No. Wait, yes they did. It's right here. How did you go around the road and hit the barbed wire? The AI is something else. Gotcha, Sparkle. Thank you.
Ground too high.
This is high, sun message.
I just got armored in the wall. Can I get a heal, please?
Pain.
Longbow to ground.
Go for ground.
We're taking off. We'll be on station soon.
The hell was that?
A firm. Ground to tank. We have a... Alright, good job.
Yeah, tank finally arrived and noticed.
Badger's been dropped off and Namir's returning.
A firm, all Vics be advised, we have infantry approaching the compound from the west at this time. They are roughly 700 meters out.
No. Shepard, you said you were 30 minutes late, so we're waiting on you to get in so you can do reinserts, because I already needed you for one thing, so feel free to come in and take the role, broski.
This is Squad 1. We have enemies northwest in the road, 300 meters away.
I'm surprised they didn't branch out and take the towns, because that's going to be better than these positions up here.
It is correct too.
Also, how you doing, Hog? How's your brother Goat? Do you have any phobias that influence my gameplay of Grounded? No, it's just personal stuff in the group that I'm just making sure we get the right game clarified. Nah, I'll admit I'm adverse to snakes, but there's not a phobia of them.
Negative, standby.
I think that hit the building, yeah. Very underrange, sir.
Lays is hot target building with heavy machine gun on roof. You're clear to engage.
Longbow ground, I see your lays.
Frames are still okay, so I'm not going to be deleting Rex just yet. I just hope I get snow for Christmas, because it's been a hot second, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I mean, there's a reason I also don't stream that game night, because I get to be a little more myself, and myself is definitely not someone that is allowed to stream on Twitch. As Sparkle would know, those ants nearby our base really need to stay off of our property. But anyway.
Go for ground.
Are we clear to start moving northwest?
Maybe one day, Don.
Negative, it's a lot of ground. I want to wait till
Longbow to ground.
Redo, Shepard.
Go ahead.
Splash, confirm hit.
Negative. Target is still up. Advise you engage with your cannon if possible. Just rig that roof.
I'm doing that now.
Just what, that roof? All forces is high. UH-60 pilot connecting times now. Over. He's gonna what the roof?
This is Badger, where one coming out from the compound.
Rake. Oh, okay. I heard something else, guys. Just, yeah. Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah, there goes the gun position up here, which, again, it's one of the cache buildings. Let's just see if they notice.
500 meters. Going west. In the open.
What are you downboying me for? I heard something else. Snake on the roof, yeah, sure.
We have an ID on a BTR-60 west of the last target.
You are clear to engage.
Why do you have an Igla out?
Come on, kill it, please. Is that
Ground to Honk, have you dealt with that tank that was called out?
Oh, the gun's disabled. Trying to pull that out of the AO.
The mirror one click out.
Good copy.
Yeah, the real fight for the infantry, though, is going to be in the town here, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff in here.
New lays target for your cannon, roughly 150 meters north of your previous target.
We got it. Engaging the BTR-60 first.
Hey, firm, good copy.
So I assume it might be that one, but there could be other targets in here. Yeah, they're finding all the gun positions around here and engaging with the Apache.
I need you ready to mount up soon as our fix make it here.
T-34 got to the bunch. We've stopped shooting at it since it didn't very much.
Hey, firm.
Also, it's leaving.
Yeah, guns to sales, they're gonna pull out.
Squad 1 copies.
This is Namir, possible enemy BRDM coming in from your southeast.
Hey, firm. Eyes on. right beside you.
Oh, wait,
Longbow
tank,
ground,
there's a
BTR
BRDM
60 is
that
hit.
drove past us.
Hey, Badger, to your west, BRDM.
Right next to it.
Dude, what the hell?
There's a BRDM in our lines.
We got fucking rocketed again. Hold on.
Borat cast.
We have a BDRM.
And yeah, the
north
missile,
compound
or the
now
rocket
with,
they fired at the BRDM missed twice. I saw the second one miss.
Longbow ground.
Sent for ground.
DND Arma 3 in the
Lost there any
future,
torque
or
again.
DND
I don't know
Arma?
how this keeps
Maybe.
happening. We must be retarded or something. Heading back to base.
A firm RTV.
Did they?
Near to ground, we're gonna post up on the northwest corner.
A firm. Squads, mount up, get ready to move.
No, they lost that.
Checking in.
Oh, they're
Blackhawks
saying
are
they
for the
got
baseline.
hit again. That's funny.
Squad 2, you're in the Neymar. Squad 1, you're in the Badger. Pull back, get on your Vix.
Alright, so they're rerouting the infantry to get in the vehicles.
Badger, Neymar.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So, cool. Well, no, the Apache's not killing
You wanna
itself.
go
It keeps
to
flying
Black
in,
Blackbird?
and the AA keeps hitting
A
it
firm will start
because...
itself and work our way up. Stand by for a marker.
Actually, he didn't even shoot it. I don't know which AA position engaged him that time, personally. But I've got it spread out throughout their town, so...
Badger is on the north side, marking our position now.
A firm, whatever squad's in the Badger. A medic, you have OB.
Honestly, I don't know if the
down in your
Apache can
Neymar,
overturn.
needs medical support.
Also, I would heavily suggest for the pushes that are about to occur, do not use the roads because of IEDs. Just go through the
firm.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I put IEDs on this map or not. I think there might be one or two. I
It's
just...
on a roof. If you could take it out
I don't
before
remember.
we approach, would be appreciated.
Sounds awesome, Crow. I don't know. I mean, we, a few weeks ago, I was in a House of Trash Hop under Savan, Zeusing. I was with Dante, and we were using, like, a roll D20 system to see if we noticed certain things while on a small patrol, which was really funny. But, like, an actual system like that, I don't know. I like doing individual, well, not individual, but certain campaigns where individuals can keep track of their gear and whatnot, but it just makes people be assholes to each other, so I'm not really a fan of running them anymore. I mean, we had to can the one for POG, and that kind of turned me off of running the one that I planned for my own community, because I don't want to deal with that. Suffice to say. Fell victim to the, yeah, people slowly lose interest. That's another thing. That's why I prefer one-offs, because it keeps things really fresh.
Yeah, we'll see whether we stay here or not.
So yeah. You know, just doing what I can. But you know, it turns me off from putting a bunch of time and investment over something that people are really going to enjoy for like a month when it was meant to last for a year, you know?
Try to get some eyes on point 2 and point 3 to the north of Al Jazar suburb. See if you can get marks on any infantry or built up garrisons in that area. Be advised, there is a active Longstraw has taken a couple of hits from that area so far.
Roger that. Was that gun or missile that he took?
Mix
Missile.
of, I believe.
Gun he took from the south.
Be advised, I don't have any advanced optics, but I'll see what I can see.
They crash landed again. Oh, I've got one too, habitual. Like, maybe if I ever get into running my own D&D homebrew stuff, I've got this massive amount of source material for my own homebrew stuff, but the thing is time. And unfortunately, WeWoo does not have a lot of time.
Ground to Tonk.
But Crow, I wish you luck in yours, broski.
Can you scan the rooftops around point 1 marker, making sure any heavy machine guns are taken out there?
Yeah.
Don, this is why I bully you.
Ground to infantry. We are going to push to the closest wall of cover, and we will dismount there and then push in. Vix, pull back a little bit so you have
Oh, he's
some open
flying
room
low
to
and fast to try to draw out
fire
AA.
fire
That.
what you can.
Well, we'll see if that gets him shot down.
Ground, this is Javelin.
Go ahead, Javelin.
Didn't see much in the way of infantry contacts. Did see what looked like maybe a roadblock with a vehicle on one of the main roads.
Yeah, it's the wreck BMP.
A firm, if you can mark, we will get longbow to engage when they're back up.
Roger that, stand by. Be advised, I do have rockets on board currently.
Yeah, that's more of a AAA position. We got GLs going on this Vic. From that Grenadier on that hard point.
A firm, if you feel like it, you are there to engage that roadblock with your rockets.
Yeah, roger that. Looks like it might be an armored vehicle on the main road by the checkpoint.
I just hope they don't do the strike right here, because now we got friendly infantry around it.
Badger, Neymar, once you have dismounted your infantry, pull back a little bit and provide outside security. Infantry, push slowly north together as
still doing his low passes.
Let's move to this point.
Longbow, you on station again?
They do not appear to be.
Javelin interrogative. Do you have a laser designator?
A firm.
Roger, be advised, I can switch out the Hellfires if you want to provide lasers.
A firm, that would probably be more beneficial if you could.
Roger that.
Badger, Neymar, pull to the buildings
Namir, to grab that building that you're at right now, you've got people garrison inside.
That is one civilian casualty.
Namir to ground, where did you want Namir moving?
Keep track of that, chat, because if we
where
get...
you are, just in roughly break. Stay close to the Badger, provide support if you can.
3 more die, they lose the points, but it looks like AA finally fired.
Outside security while infantry are clearing the inside.
IFB, just a heads up, there's infantry on the infant marker. They're trying to copy us.
These guys are breaching this area.
Have a look at it next to the prison.
Copy east of Badger.
Oh!
Ground, this is Javelin. RTB for rearm and repair to the tent starter.
Hey,
RP, you just disabled a turret on that Vic.
Hey, straight northeast of you.
Namir's turret is down. We need engineers if possible.
Pull back, farm. Sure, should be able to assist.
Oh, there's only one civvy that's died so far to a random airstrike.
You should be able to see them from where we are.
That's his body.
This is Javelin.
This is Badger, yeah, there's nothing on.
Hey, firm. Badger, can you assist Neymar with repairs at this time? Okay. Infantry, group on point 1, pull 360 to security, deal with any contacts coming to us.
Trying to see if they'll come up and fully breach and clear this building.
Longbow ground.
Go for ground.
Back in the air. Is that late still valid?
Negative. If that has been dealt with, standby.
Timing wise, we are down. We're in with 1 hour, so based on the fact, Vic and I do this the really hard way and push through the town or the really easy way and pull out and then reassault from a different angle.
I need one secured
and then push in through like over here instead.
Here bound so we can deal
we'll
with
see.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, we're just holding here. Yep.
Alpha Orbit, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Broski. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. me do a number count. I think there were 40 total or 50. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I have 45.
Blackhawk, how do we handle repairs back at base?
There's a triple RVIC. Well, I didn't delete that one, Civi, so this is hi, send message.
Be advised, found 1 times ammo cache on point 1 marker. How do you want us to proceed?
Roger, if it's an enemy ammo cache, let's go ahead and dead it so the enemy can no longer use it. Over.
Hey, firm, squad, does anyone have dead?
We can check the box.
Hi, this is Blackhawk. Can do everything except repair. Can I get the toolkit?
It says hi, there's toolkits in the cargo crate behind you on the left, over. You should be able to repair without a toolkit. Is that broken now, too? Where's full repair? Oh.
If no one has demo, we do have a tank.
Yeah, that will do. Infantry squads and Vics, we are going to meet southeast of point 1 and prepare to mount up.
I'm gonna put demo in the caches. Because I guess either demo's not in their kits, which I thought I put demo in them, and if I didn't, then...
Hey, firm.
Hey, firm.
Whatever, we improvise.
Yeah, just get out of the fucking place and we'll put it.
Squad
Yeah,
1's exiting now.
Third story, Karen, I'll give you the nod when everyone's out.
Which window?
Squads, mount up your IFVs.
Second from the right.
Third is south one, I'd say.
Second window from the right.
Second window from the north, right?
Yes.
Hi, this is Blackhawk. I'm requesting a backpack so I can fit the toolkit in my gear.
Hey, firm. Squad 1, Squad 2, once you're loaded, we're going to pull east out to the compound.
Blackhawk, it's in the cargo crate.
Triple R, whatever's needed there.
That's really weird because my default settings don't have this on. So I'm imagining the ACE update, I think, changed this because I don't remember this being its own section. So I think that's with the ACE update.
This one's actually the right one.
Negative, further to your south, I believe, is one of the southern windows.
That one? Oh yeah, I could see it poking out. Never mind.
Hey, firm, all vehicle back to the compound break.
Are they actually going to do this properly and pull out of the town and then hit the other? Wow.
Roughly where the blue line
My
ends.
player base is
That
actually
building
doing
there
things
will get
properly
behind them
today.
and
That's
use it for cover.
impressive. Because they normally don't. No, they normally make this
If
much
anyone
more
needs
painful
medical
than it
or
needs
an
to
ammo
be.
resupply, now is your time.
Oh, excuse me.
We will then push on to the next objective.
I'm assuming that was a mispaint. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, delete the bodies in here, clean things up. We're on one civvy death.
Medics are by the Namir.
And delete mobile stuff.
Longbow ground.
Go for ground.
We're on station. Forgot to call it out a while ago.
A firm, if you can get eyes on marker 2, we are going to be pushing onto it next.
Have tanks come up to run interdiction.
The Blackhawk did call out roadblock somewhere. If you can get with him and figure out where it is you're clear.
I'm not doing an IED bike, though. It would be funny. But again, the training ops, I have a different level of
You want us to move out to the dismount point?
A different caliber of how I let you guys in Twitch chat interact with the players. I don't. I just kind of leave this as is because I don't want to subject them to you guys in terms of random torture that you can provide. Don't know why you just randomly targeted one of your own units, but ooh, IED wabbit. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Nah, we're not dealing with that either. So I think they went over, they did some medical on some of their units, and now they're moving their forces around. They're going to do a dismount job over here.
Round 2, Long Claw. If you see any activity on that building with the marker 2, you are clear to engage.
Copy.
God, I still remember when I could put that down and then select all the civs and hit the enter key with Achilles. Now we have to do it manually, and it's a pain in the ass.
Infantry, Vicks, we're going to move to dismount. Infantry are going to push into marker 2 with the Badger as support. Tank is going to stay outside with the Neymar, providing outside security and keeping our rear clear.
Just gonna do this for all the civvies that are actually around the objectives. But there's been one KIA which falls within acceptable parameters. Player deaths, I think, have only been 2 because one of the pilot teams killed themselves on the landing. Yeah. Duck season's when pay for pay comes along, yeah, right?
No, dismount behind this ridge.
I was about to say, you have an RPG backpack, but you were just the assistant, so I guess there's not much I can do about that.
Namir, Tank, stay on outside, provide security. Badger, you're moving with the infantry into the point.
Ground 2, I think the Badger, you have infantry approximately directly west of you in a 3-story building. I count 5, next to a mosque tower.
A firm, you are clear to engage if you have a shot on that. All infantry should be mounted, pushing in blue line to point 2 with the
Bringing armor around.
This is squad 2.
Players are getting on rooftops.
Objective north side of blue line.
Oh. Good fire by the Apache there. That annihilated that entire team.
Hold fire, infantry are pushing.
Contact on the road, contact on the road!
You good?
Those targets are dangerous now.
I need a firm wave off, eyes on marker 2, see if there's anything else in that vicinity. Badger, I need you pushing in with the infantry to provide support.
Okay, well they might be in first person.
Alright, Badger, Neymar, stay outside, provide cover, tank.
You're fine, you're not bleeding out fast enough. Just bandage up, get with your groups, but please stop yelling profanities in chat, okay?
Never.
Neymar and Badger, we're gonna start pulling around southwest. That sound good to you?
I really do run a daycare, do I?
Just make sure there's nothing coming into our rear that's gonna hit us.
What? No, I'm gonna do it in the front like a man. Watch your profanity. Why? What? Sir, I really need you to, like, come in and do something.
Infantry, support the tank. We're going to push into this point. I presume it's going to be under cash.
Yeah, and I got more QRF coming in, but they're getting slowed down because the presence of armor is kind of freaking them out.
Squad 1, Squad 2, stick together as much as you can. Each other pushing in because it's going to be
Which
tight.
is fair. Yeah, they went to
Squad
defend
2 to
only.
tank. Can you make a hole in the wall in front of you?
I don't think unless we use heat or something.
Hey, firm.
Or you should have fucking anti-structure. Give me a second, I'll use anti-structure. Get away from the
infantry, be advised, there's a gate just to your south. Southern wall, there's a gate into compound.
Squad 1 getting inside the compound now.
RPGs is fired out. Don't know where that came from. Oh.
Decent, good.
Oh, did the cord fall through the roof? That's funny. It's supposed to be on top, but...
All quiet so far.
Guess not. Here, if I want these guys to stream in, what I need to do is do that, and then they should now start coming over.
If you find any caches, just put an anti-structure into it. Tank actually needs There's AT in the tank.
This is a squad 1, building clear. We have 1 guard in the main building.
Hey,
I'll put this down the street.
If you have an AT, guys,
I really hope that didn't just hit someone. Okay.
Squad 1 to ground.
Go ahead.
The cache has a demo charge. We're setting up on it now.
Hey, firm. Once it was set, squads pull back out east to our Vix, and we will get out of here.
Hey, firm.
Longbow to ground.
Go ahead, Longro.
We have a mounted gun far southwest of the city up on a 2-story building.
You are clear to engage.
I disabled her gun.
Break. Ground to infantry, forget what I said last. Name our badger, push into point 2. We will push to point 3 from here.
Oi, break. Stop. Grenade.
I'm not fixing that.
Max at ground. Patrick just got armored.
Badger got armor because you started running infantry over, and I'm not refunding that.
Okay, I put it as sunset with that 30 seconds timer.
Yeah, A firm. Infantry back to the east where you dismounted. We will go around once the debt is set.
Ground, this is Javelin, back on station. Repairs.
A firm, Javelin.
Yeah, so you hear something firing autocannon. That could be the Apache for all I know. Tanks, I think I've gone defend only.
Ground to infantry, let me know when that dead is set.
That just went off.
Yeah, I think I just heard it blow
A
up.
firm, infantry, back out east. We are mounting up and getting out of here.
Where's my 34? Why is the 34 also refusing?
This is Badger. This is Badger to command. The infantry east. We're dealing with the mouse.
A firm, Namir, pull east to help Badger for the infantry.
So far, so good, right?
I think we've dealt with most of them, but there could still be more.
A firm, it's more important that we expedite getting our guys out of here and push to the next target.
Yep, cache destroyed. That's
just
sunk.
telling you guys to make sure you know.
Hey, firm, thank you.
Squad 1 is currently loading in our vehicle.
Heard an AGM come down. I was at that turret.
Ground 2, Squad 2, mount up
Resistant
in the
little bugger
Merkava.
there.
I can take you inside of your Vic. It's
APC
closer.
wanted to be an Apache, yeah, right?
Squad 2 copies. Merkava.
Merkava's going in to pick people up.
Squad 1's mounted.
Simulating people, quote unquote, leaving buildings.
Alright, ground 2, Vix, guess what? Follow blue line, we're going around to 3.
Okay. Liru, did we just get armored?
Ground 2, high.
This is ISA message.
Merkava become a turtle and get stuck on
Yeah, you're gonna have to dismount everyone so I can flip it.
We will also need some ACUs, I think. That was very weird.
Long, this is Japan.
Liru, can we go get healed and the Merkava fixed?
Yeah, stand by.
Thank you.
That's a desync spike.
This is Badger, we're engaging a checkpoint.
Stand by, there is a desync spike happening at the moment.
A firm, all squads, stop where you are this time.
It's not my connection to the server.
Longbow to ground. We've got eyes on like a heavily occupied three-story building.
Time to play what's causing that.
On the roof.
Hey firm, once desync is over, you're to engage.
1 second. Okay.
Round 2, high.
Is this ISA message?
Merkava needs some jumps when you get a chance.
Yep, sorry, tabbed out. Looking at the desync spike. Yeah. Play on, let's get the final objective done, over.
Hey firm.
Either someone's internet just took a massive dump on the server and caused the server to try to maintain that one connection based off how the server's set up right now, or someone just did a little funny thing on the server.
Break, there's a fucking tank somewhere engaging us. I think it's somewhere west.
Enemy tank northwest. Very.
Oh no, his wheels.
Ground 2, top second.
Yeah, right?
Ground.
This is Longbow to ground.
34
I
just got
think I
hit.
see the tank that's engaging you.
Tank just
Hey firm,
southwest
if you
of us.
have eyes, you can engage.
Oh, shit.
Say again, tank is disabled.
Didn't realize
Hey,
they were
firm,
seeing
copy.
that.
Longclaw, if you have any eyes on point 3 on any built-up areas, you're clear to engage.
Copy, engaging tank at the moment.
That's...
Alright, Vix, follow blue line, push dismount infantry, push in point 3, and let's clear and get out of here.
There we go. Did you just fire that into your own?
That's your laser marker.
Amazing.
Positive, tank is hit one.
Amazing.
No kill.
Back up the complex.
Go for it, dude. We're way far away.
Roger that.
You gotta love Ragdoll. So they're opting to try to dismount here. That is the closest position. They're calling rifle, so they're trying to hit these tanks with
Alright,
AGMs.
need to push to dismount, get your infantry moving.
This is Badger, our wheels are fucked, we got infantry north of us marking now.
Longbow, is that thing still up?
Yes.
Server's getting a little darker though.
This is Badger, mark, and
hit again, still up?
North of Badger.
Rifle.
Hey firm.
Squad 2 dismounted,
Squad
engaging.
2, pull out a little bit. I'm gonna get the Apache to hit there before we push in. Ground 2, Longclaw.
Longbow.
Marker 3, you are clear to
They
engage
are,
any
but
infantry in that area. Clear it
they're
out
not
before
shooting. I'm
our
letting them do their own
infantry push
thing.
The tank is still eating Hellfires. Do you want that to take priority?
Negative, hit infantry.
Okay, disengaging tank.
Yeah, they're trying to pull away anyhow.
Neymar, Badger, how are you doing?
I need you to attack the Badger while we repair our wheels. Should be done in like 15 seconds.
Neymar, you're on protection duty.
Copy, trying to find Badger at this time.
There's another Igla down right there.
Longbow to ground.
Go for ground.
Do we have danger close on 3?
A firm. Put in your shots, infantry pushing afterwards.
Don't see any other civ names there, so we should be good on that front.
Longclaw, good hits. Infantry, you're clear. Push in. Tank, you're supporting. Badger, Samir, you are coming up to our rear and supporting when you're able.
Longbow to ground, I still see an active MG on the roof of that building. I'll fire one more burst if that's okay.
Second.
A firm, make sure it's accurate.
Longbow, this is Javelin. I brought HE frag Hellfires. If you want to give me a laser marker.
We're just gonna give a laser for the Black Hawk.
A firm, infantry, stay behind cover, airstrike inbound.
Trying to bring all my QRF in.
Javelin, standing by.
Longbow, Viking, you're a different strike.
Laser turret.
Outlays, come by. Rifle.
Poor Angel. He was bandaging, I just gave him more wounds to bandage.
Infantry, strike completed.
On go, Javelin.
Good hit, the target's
taking
down.
ground fire for that tank.
Ah, sorry to hear that, Broadshore.
Squad 2 moving in.
Command, this is Squad 1. I need one medic on my marker.
A firm, Namir needs up to medic marker, give assistance to squad 1.
Ground, this is Javelin. Metro gonna tech reinsert, or is he awaiting respawn?
Unknown, ground to high, metro wind.
He's already been inserted.
A firm. Namir, keep coming straight forward through the alley.
That one medic got out, he's walking towards you.
Hey, firm.
Squad 2 to ground, we're clearing out the towers.
Did.
Hey, firm. I would believe we're looking for another cache. Whoever finds it, let me know.
Eyes on the cache. It's in first story on
They
the
broke the
target
wheels,
building.
that's great.
Do you have a shot, Karen?
I kinda do, yeah.
Infantry, pull back from target building. Tank is going to take a shot.
Oh, he's gonna try to snipe it, because he sees it right there. We'll see if he actually gets it. I'm not gonna end key it this time.
Go for shot. Go ahead for ground.
Was that go for ground?
Go for ground.
I saw, but sometimes
return
it's...
for Triple R. We're low on fuel and Hellfires.
Oh, it is out, damn.
Hey, firm, go cop.
Yeah, well, they don't... This is one of those ops where I do care about logistics, so I am just going to have them run back, but they are shooting their small arms at it, which is kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to get some more infantry elements here.
Infantry, push into this building, clear it. The cache is on the bottom floor.
Nah, first floor.
Ah, first floor.
Team 1 copies, clear order.
Team 1, push in to maintain your verticality, full security.
Namir's gonna try and stay with the tank for protection.
A firm, sure, what's your status?
Oh wait.
Ozzy, we will see. I have ideas for Tiny Church.
Taking out the military checkpoint. I will be taking out some infantry on the
Ooh, good security.
Squad 1
beyond this, it's just setting up debt and then running.
Cash on the second floor of this building.
And you can see they're still bandaging, so they're taking hits here and there.
Get ready to land.
That fix showing a bit of damage, might have taken some AT as well. Lolo just pushed it and got the final kill on that building. Arm Tiny Church. Yeah, we can make Tiny Church fly now, right?
Badger, Namir, actually, great. Badger, stay where you are. Squads mounting the Navir and the tank.
This is Badger with guys in QRF heading in from the western compound. We're moving to engage now.
A firm ground 2 Longclaw. If you can get eyes on that 2, you're clear to engage.
We're on the ground.
A firm ground 2 Blackhawk. You are clear to engage.
Roger that. Lasers. No cell.
Ooh, good shot.
A firm. Ground 2 infantry, mount up.
Trying to find an angle on the tank, but I guess they're getting everyone mounted at this time.
QRF does have quoted at least one guy with a man pad, so they do have a.
We got demo set up.
A firm.
This is squad 1, we have one class in the building, we're gonna put a satchel on it.
Say again, squad 1.
Enemy class in the building, we're gonna put a satchel on it.
A firm, mount up the enemy once you're out.
Okay, putting the satchel now, 30 seconds.
Squads, big pull out north. We are RTB once everyone's loaded.
Nah, I think they're out. We got Lolo running out trying to find the exit.
Bear just took an RPG from behind.
Are you mobile?
He's took damage, but he's still mobile. Cache is destroyed. Now they just need to leave.
Yeah, just get out of here.
Let me do a quick check. We were at 45 with one civvy death.
We are heading out north.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Is everyone mounted?
12, 13, 14.
A firm, all infantry should be accounted for. If you've left an infantryman behind, shout now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, you guys are heading towards me, so you're the ones regrouping with me.
So there's 44. I counted 45, so that means it was a second civ death somewhere.
Once you guys pass, we'll follow behind.
2 is still within acceptable parameters. I don't know where that second civ died, though.
Remember the ground,
the only 2 deaths were from an Apache crew respawning, and they destroyed everything, so they're good. And yeah, Armor wasn't able to come up and cut him off because Air started AGM.
Air asset, we're clear to RTB as well.
Longbow to ground, are we?
If it was
just
close,
not
I'd
gonna
double
dig
count
off
again,
then, or
Ozzy, but
what do you want?
they're fine.
A firm, remain underground. All infantry assets are RTB at this time.
Anyway.
Ground 2 high.
Based on the passiveness of the network messages I'm getting on the
Ground
server,
2 longbow. Off provide overwatch for the convoy RTBN.
I think someone's connection is just being weird. And then the little desync spikes, I think, are just part of the map or the mod set.
Javelin, you are also on overwatch the convoy. Let us know if you see anything approaching.
This is high. Be advised, all objectives completed. All forces RTB at this time. Stand by for index. Oh, tapped out too early. There, just give you your mission complete screen.
There it is.
Ooh. Oh,
Nice.
2 dead civvies. Oh. I'm
Multiple
not
casualties.
responsible for the civvies this time.
Alright, 1 second. Just getting everything set here, putting TeamSpeak
there we
up on the thingamajig. There we go. Alright, so yeah, overall, only 2 deaths that were taken was the Apache crew respawning and civvies. 1 died in a random rocket strike on the town. The second one, I don't know, because I lost track, but there were like 46 or 45 in there. And I had counted them, so yeah, no, overall, everything was good. Great use of making a plan to not cut through the entire town, because that would have been the death of you. Because there was more than just those 3 marked hard points in the town. Some of them were engaged by air, some of them were never touched, because if you just cut through, you would have found them. Because they also had a lot of cheeky MG positions and units set to moving locked, so they would only look in one little alleyway, but that's how you're supposed to do it, so great job there. Little bit of difficulty with air, but they quickly adjusted, because as you could quickly notice, there was quite a bit of AA, and some of the AAA would move to you, and they still made it work. Transport pilot came in, did a bit of cast too, but ironically, he was needed in the beginning to move the Badger group back to base, which I think a T-34 sniped him from the rear like a second or 2 before the Merkava was able to take it out. Ironically enough, I was putting an RPG over it, and I saw the RPG go over, and then the Badger blew up, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I actually checked, and it's like, oh wait, no, it's because something else shot at it too. But that was just funny timing. Well, yeah, then they just had to be driven back to base because air was off station. They weren't on the server yet for the transport pilot. And, of course, when they get on, then everything goes smoothly. But good coordination of assets. Still had some RPGs hit vehicles. Thankfully, they weren't critical hits. And good use of destroying the first cache with what you had. And then I made sure the second and third one had demo because I thought I put demo in your kits. But, I also thought I gave command an LR radio. But I didn't because I'm an idiot. Nonetheless, overall, good stuff. I have all your names down. I'll start transposing things on the tagging sheet. But let's have ground speak, then not deputies, the squad leaders, team leaders, what we call them, and then assets. So, ground, go ahead.
Yeah, overall, again, the first one went well, salted it, got good support going around. But it sounds like we're just unlucky with the Badger, which is fair enough. Did get held up a little bit and then just waiting for everyone to get reorganised and back in, but it did give us some time to get some actual recon on the town and see what we're dealing with. Squads did well, support each other. Vehicles also stayed tight and kept them supported. Tank took out any heavy assets, and the UH-64 gave us good overwatch from the sky, marked stuff out and hit a couple of targets as well. So yeah, overall good. Whoever's next, squad 1, off you go.
Alright, squad 1, squad lead. We went places, shot things. Radio was interesting. Especially since in the beginning our radio man late joined. I was given radio by ground as an intermediate, but I disabled it when my radios arrived. Team 2. Or my deputies, whichever is going first. So, Lolo.
No.
Okay, Guy.
That would be squad 2 now.
Mac.
I think it went fine. My squad did things, they listened and executed objectives and maneuvers and firefights like they're supposed to. Kind of a
Send in goat
slow point after we took the first objective. We just kind of
Linux,
stood
thanks
still,
for
but
the
nothing else
tier 1
really
sub for 3
of
months in
note
advance.
in
Hope
the
you keep
mission.
enjoying the operation. Hope you got a nice kick out of this one as we debrief.
Tank.
Good up, shot shit. Yeah, don't let soft skin stuff like the IFE go into towns. Use the namer or the tank for that. And yeah, don't be in the town more than you absolutely need to. Other than that, yeah, good up.
Badger.
Yeah, good up. We pushed out to engage the infantry, and then we got domed or wrecked by a T-34. Yeah, long drive, whatever. Did stuff. At the end there, at the last objective, there was a entire military checkpoint. Like, it wasn't hidden or anything. There was sandbags, armored vehicles, and everything. Why wasn't it marked and mapped? Like, I'd imagine that's quite hard to miss for the Apache I'm referring to.
Are you talking about that northern checkpoint outside of the town?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess the Apache was just focusing on your AO, and then focusing, since you came in from the south, probably focusing on the southern side of town.
Yeah, we did get a little bit of tunnel vision. Sorry about that. I mean,
yeah.
no one was, well, like, we didn't have any friendlies on that side, so I wasn't really looking that much to the north. Other
it's
than
really easy to get tunnel vision with the H64,
especially at that distance as well. You got to really zoom in.
No, but we wrecked that, so it was all good. Bit of fun for us. And RTB.
Makeshift aircrew.
The what crew?
Namir.
Namir crew went places, did things, ferried around people. Sixer got some really, really nice kills from my point of view. Good job on that. Otherwise, yeah, we only got our gun schwacked once, and otherwise stayed in the operating levels. And did as we were told. It was bright fun.
Longclaw.
Sorry for being the only 2 casualties. Otherwise, lasers were really good.
Yeah, lasers were great.
Good. I think we had good callouts in between there and there. Sorry for the tunnel vision on the checkpoint. My gunner swears there's something different about the way the weapons work in the op versus when we were practicing earlier. Is there like some setting or something for how the lock-ons work?
It was specifically the low-al missiles. I couldn't get any of them to lock on to my lasers, but the Lobble missiles locked on fine.
Yeah, so the low al is lock on after launch.
Yeah.
So you don't
with that,
lock on. If it's the ace one, then you'll see in the top right, once it has is it tracking the laser, you'll see a little red dot appear on the top right, or wherever you have the weapon selection area, like what it shows you.
When we were practicing with it, me and my gunner on single player, well, yeah, it was locking on even before I fired them, even with the low-al missiles.
It's probably ace.
Yeah, we might have. That's probably what it was. I was under the impression that the low-als, the way they worked was that you'd lock on, and then after you fire it, it would then like ascend, and then would relock onto the layers a second time.
No,
All right, I'm going to wrap up the stream here just because it's just technical stuff, and I just got all of their stuff posted on the document. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. We'll be back later tonight for some mission dev and maybe Dark Tide. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally. Now back to chores.